Dale Tonge is officially a Miller. How pleased are you to get him in the building?
Hugely. I've gone through a big process really all over the summer, and I think it's been well obviously documented that I've spoke to a number of people, but obviously Dale he's got a link to the club. He's been around League One for a number of years now. He's got promoted out of it. He's an experienced candidate. He's qualified. He's got his pro license. So it's important that we got the right character, and it's important that he ticked a lot of boxes. And obviously Dale does that. So I'm delighted that he's on board, and he'll be part of the ride moving forward.
You've been assembling your coaching staff over the early parts of the summer. What does Dale bring to the coaching squad?
He brings leadership. He brings an understanding of the league. He brings quality on and off the pitch. He knows how to act. He knows how to work with players. He's had huge success working with individuals. He's had huge success working within a team environment. So he brings a number of credentials. He's got a good sense of humour. He'll be good around the place. He understands the football club, which were key for me. He's obviously got links to the club, so I think every member of staff who have been brought here have either played here or been here, so which was important for me, that they knew where they were coming and what they were getting into. And it was important that we're all in it together. Look, it's important that everybody knows what their roles are, what their responsibility is. Dale's obviously an experienced coach. He's at a good age still. I think that realigns the coaching group really. We're all young in terms of our coaching managerial situation, but he brings a wealth of experience, as obviously I do as a coach, and Woody's new to it but has got years and years within the game. So we're all going to add something a little bit different. I'm sure they're all going to check and challenge me, which is what I want. I don't just want them to be yes men. I know they won't be, and that's important for me.
You mentioned Dale being a former Miller. How important is that Rotherham United identity to your squad?
I think I've spoke about it from day one of coming in really, that the DNA of the club is the DNA of the club. I want people to know what it means to be at this amazing club. I want people to know how it feels when you walk out, up at the training ground, around the place, staying positive. I want smiles on faces. I know that isn't always easy because results or circumstances may be up and down, but I want us to attack it with smile on our face and enthusiasm, and know that throughout the week we've done the hard work. And I know, knowing Dale from experience, he's been here as a player, but he was here also as an academy coach when I was in charge of the academy. So he gets the club, he gets the environment, he knows the area. He's local, so it's important for him. He's back with his family, which is obviously a key aspect of probably why I've kind of managed to get him here from Peterborough. So look, it bodes well for me moving forward that we've got Dale in place.
How important is it that he's gone out and got his coaching experience, not only here but also elsewhere, and he can help develop the players, but also some coaches starting out, such as Richard Wood?
Yeah, well, I think again when I pieced my staff together, obviously Woody were part of it, but I wanted my assistant to be an experienced coach who knew the league, who Woody could learn off from myself and Dale. And again, I've spoken on numerous interviews with yourself and Sam about how that looks, and it's important that I've managed to get that. I'd like to thank the chairman, because obviously he's been a huge help with that in terms of allowing me to assemble my group. He knew what I was looking to do, and he's allowed me to get on with it. So again, I thank him. But moving forward, it's important that everybody knows the role, everybody knows what's expected. Everybody, one of my staff will know exactly how the land lies. They'll know where they are. If they need a supportive arm round, I'll always be there for them. I'm really excited that obviously I've got Dale and Woody and Andy, who probably don't get a message now because he's old news, probably like myself in this 3-month period. But I'm really pleased, and I'm really excited, as I know they are, having spoken to them obviously daily, about the challenge moving forward, and it's one that we're going to attack head on.
And the timings have worked out pretty well. You've assembled most of your squad before pre-season has really kicked in. How important is it to have a full pre-season together?
It's key. I think that if you speak to any football person around the country, they'll tell you if you could get everybody in for day one of pre-season, you'd want to. I know that won't be the case, but I've managed to assemble my staff now, which is amazing. Obviously, there'll be a number of people coming in. I think the group that we had last year will be a lot better. We'll be working with them fitness-wise, obviously with Ross and myself and this staff, but also technically and tactically on the pitch. A bit of psychological help, which is always key, and then you need a bit of luck when the games start. But we'll be fully prepared. We'll make sure that this pre-season is tough, but it's one that I think the lads will gain a lot from, and know that coming into the first game of the season, moving forward, they're well aware of what the plan is, A, B or C, whichever one we choose to use on a Saturday.